One thing I wish the black men specifically talked more about is how we seek comfort in cages. And I know I'm going to lose a lot of you to this video, but I want you to stick around and understand and listen to what I'm going to tell you. See, as black men, we've learned to survive by controlling what we can, right? So hustle culture, daydreams, gym obsession, ghosting, being your meat, right? These things give us the illusion of control, right? They don't ask us questions. They don't ask us to be vulnerable. They don't disappoint us, right? But they don't give back what they take either. We call them outlets, but over time, what do they become? They become our identities. They become our personalities, right? Not joy, not healing, but habits dressed up as a personality. This is what happens when coping feels like control. Because let's keep it real. A lot of black boys are born into silence. Our fathers didn't speak their hearts. Our uncles showed love through distance or critique. Our communities taught us how to survive and not feel, so we adapted to those circumstances, right? Some of us filled that silence with books, some of us with sex, others with weed, some even with anime, capitalism, religion, or aesthetics. Doesn't matter what it was. We didn't pick it for joy. We picked those things for shelter. And we confused the shelter for self, right? So this is what happens when we inherit silence and then customize it. Here's the crazy twist. Just because something feels good doesn't mean it's good for you. But we're masters at justifying that, right? I need this to unwind. It inspires me. This is how I love, right? That's not how we're supposed to work, man. A lot of what we call agency is really just avoidance in disguise. And nobody tells us that because we look like we've got it all together. This is what happens when pleasure isn't peace. Because let me ask you this, black man. Have you ever been alone for so long that your coping started to feel like a connection? ChatGPT feels better than a real conversation. YouTube feels safer than your friends and family. Silence starts to feel like safety. But what it all really is starvation, right? You think you're healing in isolation, but really you're just rehearsing your pain on loop. This is what happens when isolation tricks you into thinking that you're okay. And the wild part about all this is the world rewards our numbness to a degree, right? You stay quiet, they call you stoic. You isolate yourself, oh, he's low key. You intellectualize your pain, oh, he's deep. But deep down, you're just comfortably numb, right? You think, this is just who I am. I like being alone. But the real question that a lot of black men fail to ask ourselves is, what would you be if you weren't trying to protect yourself every second? See, the cost of silence is everything. The consequences of living a lifestyle that revolves around numbness is they don't show up all at once. They creep in. So first, you stop trusting real love. Second, you can't finish what you start. Third, you choose people who feel safe because they never challenge you, right? And before you know it, your comfort zone is a prison cell. And the scariest part about all of it is you can't even tell when